Yo, yo, what's up, what's up, everybody? My name is Jaden Stanley-Williams. Now, a few of you know who I am already. Maybe just being friends, or we grew up together, or you know me from basketball. Been all around the world. But I realized I never really introduced you guys to who I was. And with that being said, let me introduce y'all to who I really am. My name is Jaden Stanley-Williams, and I grew up in a little town called Great Falls, Montana. I spent a lot of my younger years in between Great Falls, Montana and Rocky Boy, Montana, which is an Indian reservation just south of the Canadian border. I spent most of my life here. My mom is from the reservation, and my dad came here by way of Ohio in the military. He was Air Force. Montana is an amazing place. It was beautiful to grow up here. It's an amazing place to grow up. So I was raised in Montana up until I was about 14 years old. That's when I decided to make the move to live in Atlanta with my dad. My dad, hey, it won. Oh, smoke. My dad was in the military for 24 years and he finally retired. So it gave me a chance to really get to know who he was as a man. And it also allowed me the opportunity to pursue my dreams of playing college basketball. That's something I always wanted to do, and the exposure in Montana isn't that great. I make the move from Montana to Atlanta by the time I was 15 years old. But you want to talk about getting dropped in the ocean with the Sharks? The highest division we had in Montana was 2A. When I moved to Georgia, there were 7A, top 10 recruits in every game. So I had to adapt really quick. I found a coach who really believed in me and trusted me to make decisions, game time decisions. Even if I wasn't the best basketball player at the time, he knew what I could grow into and he really took a chance on me. Him and my AAU coach as well. I have them to credit for a lot of my growth. So I started playing high school ball, started playing AAU, started racking up some offers. Long story short, my senior year, I ended up committing to the Air Force Academy. So if you've been here a while, you know I didn't graduate from the Air Force Academy. I graduated from Minnesota State Moorhead, which in turn is really funny because I went to a Division I school called Moorhead. I guess I'm a guy who knows what he likes. So again, to make a long story short, I committed to the Air Force Academy. I went there and some events transpired that kind of forced me to leave the academy. Nothing bad on my record. It was just kind of a mutual thing that was going on between me and them. And then I went JUCO, Columbia State, transferred to Moorhead State, which is a Division I in Kentucky, and I stayed there for 2 years. And then my last 2 years, I went to Minnesota State Moorhead, where I finished with my bachelor's degree in business. Now, in that time frame, while I didn't put up the most amazing numbers in the world, every program I was in won. When I was at Moorhead State, my second year, we won a conference championship in the OVC. When I went to Division II and I played at Minnesota State, we won 2 conference championships back to back, which to me, you know, stats are amazing, stats are cool, but I'm a 3-time champion, baby. Like, nah, but it really is cool just to be able to experience that type of thing with teammates and, you know, people that you really grow to love over the time of you being there, you know? Winning a championship really makes you brothers for life. Now, here's where a lot of people don't know what happened next. So I didn't have any overseas looks, nor did I even have an agent to talk to. So now I have my college degree, was a pretty decent college basketball player, 3 conference championships. It's a no-brainer I'd go overseas, correct? Yeah, well, I thought it'd be that easy too. I got my overseas opportunity from going to a men's league game, having like a 40 ball, and then one of the dudes referred me to an agent that was having a showcase. Went to the showcase and did what I needed to do, and that's how I got my opportunity overseas. So, killed at the showcase, spent the next few years of my life traveling the world, playing basketball overseas in places like Portugal and Australia. My beautiful girlfriend and I are having a baby, so it kind of had me just settle down a little bit and move back out to Montana with her so I can take care of her and my baby. Oh, so Jaden, if you don't play basketball anymore, like, what are you doing with your life? I'm glad you asked. So I've fallen into a couple of things, to say the least. I had a lot of energy and passion for basketball, and I wanted to find something else to put that energy into. That way I don't feel like my head's gonna fall off. So currently I'm a marketing director. I'm the head coach of a men's middle school basketball team. I'm a small business developer, and as of lately, you could find me in the Country Wayne online universe.
You know, no offense to you, Pop, but if that's the case, then I don't know if you can come.
But most importantly, I'm gonna be a dad. So with these 5 things, I really don't have a lot of time. But now I'm in a position where I'm actually giving game back to a younger generation or to people who didn't have the knowledge before. So my new current goal with this social media thing is just to see how many people I can help with some of the situations I've been through. Maybe I can help you through it or help you avoid some things that you don't have to go through. And you don't have to listen to me, dude. You genuinely do not have to listen to me. I'm just a washed up unk, just a hooper. But if I can find a way to help you through your situation just by using words, let's do it. Whether it be life, basketball, spirituality, trust me, I've been there before. So hey man, I'm Jay Stan, just a kid from Montana. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys again on another episode.